The AI bubble. Right now, this is starting to become an issue that more and more people are worried about because there are more and more hints and news stories coming out suggesting that it could happen. But whether it will actually happen or not, nobody really knows. Still, it's better to look at the information first than to not know anything at all. Because in this video, I'll be talking about how much money is being poured into the AI industry, and then how much money is actually being generated from it. Why are stock prices shooting up to all-time highs like this? Is all this money that's supposedly being generated in the AI industry actually real? Or is it just numbers on a revenue statement? In these two clips, I'll be talking about this very topic, whether all those big numbers in the AI industry, all that supposed money being made, is actually real. Are there really products and goods out there that are worth that much? Or is it just a mere scheme to generate quick profits? And in the next clip, I'll talk about whether all this enormous amount of capital investment is actually generating any real financial returns. And if it isn't, what kind of disaster could that lead to? So 2 clips for you to binge watch to your heart's content. So in this clip, let's take a look at just how much these giant companies are investing in AI. Is there really that much money behind the soaring stock prices? Or is it just numbers in the accounting system? Let's find out in this video. AI money machine, or as I like to call it, the I dig you berry game, supports the financial system behind AI that many people are starting to question with the AI money machine. You can support my I dig you berry game at this QR code, or support my channel, Sci Money Monster, in a super easy way. Just hit like, share, or leave a comment to chat, or what I'd love most, hit subscribe so you won't miss my next video. See? That way, we'll get to meet again in episode 2. Isn't that great? Thank you! Let's start with this picture right here. Take a look at this specific image of the AI money machine that I recently got from Bloomberg. It clearly shows the intense and complex chaos among AI companies in the US, where they're building massive money-making machines within the AI system. I'm going to call this strategic game the I dig you berry game. And this really helps explain why there's so much capital flowing in the AI industry. It's also one of the key pieces of information we'll use to consider whether the AI bubble is getting too big and might suddenly burst. I'll walk you through it step by step. In this video, let's first take a look at the predictions for next year, 2026, and see just how much money the AI industry is expected to pour into the AI battlefield. In the battle for the AI throne, everyone wants to win because everyone believes that whoever can dominate AI first will hold the power. And let me tell you, if you want to know what people really value, you don't need to look at their facial expressions or the look in their eyes. Just look at where they're putting their money. Where people put their money shows what matters most to them. That means right now, everyone is placing huge importance on the AI race because the amount of money being invested is massive. There's even a prediction for 2026 about just how much each company in the Magnificent Seven, the 7 tech giants of the US, will pour into the AI industry. Starting with Tesla, they plan to spend $5 billion on autonomous driving systems.
XAI, which is Elon Musk's new AI firm.
Apple is going to spend $10 billion to make Siri smarter. Ugh, Siri. She'll be able to argue with me even better. As for Meta or Facebook, they're going to spend $65 billion on data centers and the metaverse. Google will spend $75 billion on the new internet and AI because they have to compete, right? Microsoft is going to spend $80 billion to support OpenAI, the very one Google is competing with. And Amazon supercomputer, wow, they're going all out on this one. Will spend $100 billion on AWS to become the owner of the AI infrastructure that others will have to rely on. The sum, as projected, is for the year 2026. This is just a projection. It's estimated that major US companies will invest about $330 billion in the AI industry. When making a budget, if spending falls short, this scenario won't happen. But if it goes over, that's normal. So UBS has made a prediction like this. The expenses in the AI industry will probably exceed $330 billion next year. Because just this year in 2025, companies have already spent $378 billion in the AI sector, which is already more than what was forecasted for next year. As for 2026, UBS predicts that spending in the AI industry could reach about 500 billion US dollars. And if those expenses aren't just investment money, but also include electricity costs, energy costs, data centers, service fees, and so on, it could reach as high as 3 trillion US dollars by 2030, which shows just how much money everyone is pouring in. It really shows how badly everyone wants to win. Mark Zuckerberg even said that spending this much money is no big deal. Even if Meta ends up making a $200 billion mistake in this game, it's still worth it. Because if they don't do it, if they don't make a move, it's like they're out of the competition without even trying. And it's this drive to compete and win among AI companies that's become the financial engine propping up the US economy. And why is that? Because if you look at the S&P 500, 37% of the S&P 500 stock market is made up of these 7 companies, while the remaining 493 are basically flatlining. So does that mean that without these 7 companies, the US would be in a recession? That leads to the next question. Since these giant US tech companies are basically the ones holding up the US economy, right? The next important question is, with this upward trend, how much longer can it keep going? Because this affects the entire US economy. Let's continue. The competition in the AI arena, many people are calling it the 4th industrial revolution. Sounds pretty grand, right? And honestly, it really is huge. With all the money, with the stocks, with prices skyrocketing this much. And this competition isn't just at the company level anymore. It's global. The US and China are fiercely competing against each other. They're burning through hundreds of billions of US dollars just to make sure they come out on top in this AI battlefield. As for us, regular investors, there are 2 possible outcomes in the AI industry that could happen. It's not like we get to choose. First, AI companies deliver and generate massive profits. They revolutionize the tech industry and change the world. And of course, investors will profit from this as well. Or the second option is that they can't deliver as promised. If it turns out to be the second scenario, the same stocks that sent investors to 7th heaven with the massive profits over the past few years will be the very ones that drag them down to hell in the next phase. And this kind of thing isn't unheard of. It's happened before. Remember the Dotcom Bubble back in 1999? Back then, everyone had major FOMO over internet companies, which caused NASDAQ stocks to surge by 165% from 1999 to 2000. And once it hit its peak, it crashed hard. The dot-com bubble burst and the market dropped by a whopping 80%. It was a total nightmare. The current market situation is actually really similar. It's a lot like back then, almost like we're in the 1997 phase of that cycle. I figure it'll probably take another 2 or 3 years before we hit the peak. This data comes from the National Bureau of Economic Research and Davos Research. This chart shows that tech companies' revenues, especially from AI, have surged since around 2022, which is when ChatGPT came onto the scene. Growth has exploded in just the past few months as companies jump in and work together in all sorts of ways. There's a reason for this, something called the AI money machine, which I'll explain at the end. Now, you might be wondering how expensive tech companies are now. Just how expensive are they? It's actually really easy to see. Just look at the PE ratio. The PE ratio basically tells you if you invest in this company now and it doesn't grow any further, how many years it would take to get your money back. For example, Nvidia's PE is 54.8. So it would take 54.8 years to break even. Tesla's P/E is 302, another 302 years to break even. And then Palantir's PE is 408.9. Yeah, that's over 400 years to break even. That's insanely expensive. But I should explain here that just because a company has a high PE ratio doesn't always mean it's actually expensive. There might be reasons why investors are willing to give it that PE value. For it to be this high, there might be a good reason for it, or maybe not. So the question is, right now, there are a ton of AI companies that have grown a lot, All this money flowing in, it's been a trend for the past 2 or 3 years. Yeah, and will it keep growing? And will it keep growing for a long time? The answer is nobody knows. And honestly, no one knows. But you know what's better than knowing nothing at all? At least we have this set of data to consider. And the last question I want you to think about in this video is AI companies make a lot of money, right? They really do make a lot. Is it real money or is it just numbers on a screen? This chart is from a Bloomberg News report. It shows how Nvidia and OpenAI, they pour money into the AI industry, which is called the AI money machine, the money-making machine of the AI industry. Let's get to know the companies in this chart first, just in case anyone isn't familiar. Briefly, AMD, Nvidia, Intel. What do? They make chips, the chips that drive the AI industry. Anyone who wants to develop AI needs to buy these chips. And the buyers include companies like OpenAI, xAI, and so on. These are the companies that need to purchase chips. As for Oracle and CoreWeave, what are they? They're data center providers, so they also need to buy chips. But data center companies provide computing power services to the companies developing AI. Yeah, so it looks like a pretty good ecosystem, right? Everyone seems to be supporting each other. If this kind of support is about products and services, that's actually a good thing. It looks like money is circulating, but the way they support each other has started to raise some suspicions. It's like they're just cycling the same money around in a system people are calling the AI money machine. So how does that work? Let me give you an example. I'll use two circles that are pretty clear. Let's start right here. Microsoft. The light blue line from Microsoft connects to OpenAI. Microsoft invested $13.5 billion in exchange for a 27% stake in OpenAI. And from OpenAI, see that dark blue line? The solid dark blue line from OpenAI serves as a representation of the agreement that OpenAI will use Microsoft's data center services long term. And from Microsoft, do you see that distinctive pink line? The pink line from Microsoft that goes to Nvidia means that Microsoft gets money, pays OpenAI, and then OpenAI pays it back. So they use that money to buy chips from Nvidia. And what does Nvidia do? Yeah, Nvidia is a partner with OpenAI. Nvidia draws a light blue line back to OpenAI. Nvidia invests $100 billion back into OpenAI. And for sure, everyone has already recorded the income. But whether the money is just circulating or not, who knows? Let's look at the second cycle as an example. Just now, we finished with Nvidia investing $100 billion back into OpenAI, right? Here, look at the arrow. OpenAI signs a contract with Oracle on September 25th, 2025. OpenAI invests $300 billion into Oracle. What happened then? Oracle's stock shot up by 50%. That's this long green bar right here. And then Oracle, see this pink line connecting Oracle back to Nvidia? Oracle spent tens of billions more to buy Nvidia chips. So what happened to Nvidia at that point? It hit an all-time high. You can see the timeline is really close. It's all in the same month, September 2025. After that, once Nvidia got the money from Oracle, what happened next? Nvidia then turned around and invested another $100 billion back into OpenAI, also in September. This is just an example of two loops, but in reality, it's way more complicated and tangled up. There are tons of these. Once the money starts circulating, everyone records it as income. So it turns out that whenever two partners in the industry team up, their stocks just shoot up. Because this is how money is created. Take the deal between Microsoft and OpenAI, for example. Once they joined forces, OpenAI was suddenly valued at $500 billion. Even though OpenAI only brings in about $12 billion in revenue per year, that's 40 times more. So every company that does this kind of thing, they just circulate the money around the same way. They keep recording revenue over and over. You don't really know if that money is just the same pile being passed around. The numbers are there, but is the actual money really there? And it's no surprise that the one making the most money is Nvidia, right? They're the big player in the middle. When everyone keeps circulating things around, it all comes back to Nvidia. To make it really clear, let's say I have 1,000 bot bill and I say, all right, everyone, please help me dig. Dig a hole for me and I'll pay you 1,000. So you dig the hole, you dig one hole, you get 1,000. Now there's a hole in the yard. Should I fill it back in? You hire me to fill it for another 1,000. I fill it back in. Yeah, and then I just keep doing this all the way around. Dig a hole for me, I'll pay you 1,000. Right, then you pay me another 1,000 to fill it, and then I dig the hole and I'll fill it back in for you. You dig, I fill. You dig, I fill. It's the same 1,000 baht note, but I can record the income repeatedly. Everyone else records income too. It's just like Nvidia saying, you dig, I fill. You dig, I fill. You dig, I'll fill it in. Like this. So if you just look at the financial statements, the revenue looks really good. That also drives the stock price up. Now, there are concerns about the AI money machine system. You dig, I fill. This you dig, I fill cycle, is it really sustainable? How long can it last? Scarier still is, as I mentioned earlier, the amount of money every company is pouring into this. We're talking hundreds of billions of US dollars. There's a famous university that came out and said that 95% of the investment in the AI industry doesn't generate any revenue. That's pretty bad. Please hit subscribe for us and ring the little bell so you don't miss anything. And make sure to stay tuned for our very next episode. Interestingly, out of 5 AIs, about 95% of them actually don't make any profit at all.